right, to get started, let's do our brows. I'm going to use this CoverGirl brow pencil. This is from their new line in brunette, if I'm not mistaken. So I like a less harsh brow, so I just go lightly in and then comb it out, and that's it. And then I'll go in and clean them up. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which is only $6, by the way, and it performs so well. I'll show you guys exactly how I use it to like make it look bomb AF. And then yeah, clean up your brows. I love doing this. It just makes them look more groomed and clean. And then I just go back in and clean it up. Wipe it away with this little brush. And then I am going to prime with this Milani Prime Correct. And I really like going in with the primer. I really feel like this makes a difference with your foundation. It just creates a barrier between your skin and the foundation, and it allows the actual product to sit on your skin nicely. And I've been loving doing this step. So this is like a Vitalist glowing product, and it actually does make a difference in the foundation. If you follow me on my social media, it just looks so good at the end of the day. And if anything, it just makes the foundation look more radiant. It like shows through. I don't know how that works, but it looks fabulous. And I love this foundation so much. It's the Revlon Insta Filter. I feel like this foundation gives you a high-end result. It's nicely and easily blendable. You don't need a lot of this, and it just sits on your skin so flawlessly. I felt like my skin looked better with this on. All right, and for bronzing, I tried something different. I took this LUMI Glow Lotion, which I love, but I took the deep shade and used it as a liquid bronzer, if you will. This was so gorgeous. I feel like if you're going to a pool party, you don't want to wear any powders or anything like that, this would be an amazing alternative to make your skin look bronzed, and it blended out so wonderfully. And if you find that you want to contour your face just a little bit more, I went in with this Jordana contour stick. It works so well. It's hella affordable, super cheap, and yeah, just get those areas that you want to look more structured. I did my forehead, my cheekbones, my nose, and underneath my chin. Once you have it all blended out, I'll go back in with a dampened sponge and just make sure that the blend is seamless. And to conceal underneath my eyes, I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Again, this is only $6 and it works like magic. So the best way to use this concealer, in my opinion, is to apply it like so, but then let it sit. And I mean like let it sit there for a while, like 60 seconds, if you will. What this does, it just makes it more potent, and it just blends out so much better than if you were to blend it right away. And if you look here, it just looks so bomb, right? And it layers nicely. It's not a heavy feeling concealer. And yeah, this is just one of the concealers that just shocks me with its price point. It just performs so well. And as far as blending, I'm just using a dampened sponge. I feel like this is the best way to use this product. It makes it look that much more flawless. And to set underneath my eyes, I'm using the Infallible Pro Sweet Block, and this is amazing, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's super finely milled. It's gorgeous, but I didn't think it had flashback. It definitely does. If you edit your photo, you can kind of fix the flashback, but if you just used a raw image, you definitely will have, you know, that lighter powder look that, you know, powders will give you. And to bronze my face and to set all of the contouring we did, I'm just going in with this Milani powder. It's meant as a face powder, but I just used a darker shade and I'm using it as my matte bronzer. All right, and moving on to the eyes, I'm going to take this Milani Mattes palette and I mix these two shades and really work those two colors into my crease. I want a really beautiful gradient, and by doing it this way, it's going to be such a gorgeous outcome. Work slowly if you need to. Take that deeper orange that's in the palette and just work that in my crease as well. This will make your eyes look amazing if you work in layers like this, one by one, and then really blend those colors out. Look at it now. It just looks like such a nice smoky effect, and it looks effortless. Next, we're going to take that darker shade in that row and deepen up the crease even more. Again, you'll see we're just working these colors in layers, and it'll just come together and look more deep the more colors we add on. Once you add all of the colors, of course, go back behind yourself and make sure you blend those lines. Blend, blend, blend. All right, going back in the palette, we're gonna mix those 2 shades and deposit those colors on our lower lash lines. We want it all to flow together, and by doing so, it's gonna pull the entire eye look together. And the last step for the eyes, I take the darkest shade in the palette and just deepen the outer V that much more. This really amped up the eye look. Of course, don't forget your lashes, Salon Perfect 615s, and your lower lashes as well. I don't have any. I have to apply so many layers. All right, and moving on to the cheeks, I'm using Wet n Wild's Mellow Wine. This is a tried and true. When I first started getting into makeup, I tried this, and it's so affordable, such a cheap product, and it works so well. I swear all of these products together give you such a high-end feel, and they look amazing on the skin. This highlighter by Milani, I just applied on my cheeks with a brush also by Milani. Drugstore wise, I would say Milani has one of the best highlights out there. They just perform so well, they're really pigmented, and they blend into the skin nicely. Taking that same highlight shade, I highlighted the inner corner of my eyes, which really pulled the look together. You guys know it's not a look unless I do my inner corner highlight. All right, and for the lips, you guys, this lip combo is money. You're gonna love it, and it's all affordable. It's from Flower Beauty, and it lasted throughout the day in a nice way. So it's not a liquid lipstick or anything like that. It's just a traditional lipstick, but it didn't sit in my fine lines or anything like that. It didn't accentuate them. It was a comfortable feel, and it's such a creamy formula, and the colors together, they just make this gorgeous peachy nude. And I topped it off with this Ulta Shiny Gloss. I've been really into glossy lips lately, but you totally can skip this step. And that's the look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. The purpose of this was to really show you that you could create this bomb high-end looking makeup with products that, you know, don't break the bank. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.